Hey everybody, Payday Pokemon. So, I have a video idea that I've been kind of going back and forth with for a while. It's just taking me a while to finally get Sword and Shield booster packs. I finally went out and did it. So, we have 6 Sword and Shield base set, and then we have 6 Scarlet and Violet base set. And I kind of just want to do a in-one video reflection of opening the first set of the last generation versus opening the first set of a brand new generation, like fresh. Because I feel like the big thing that I keep hearing from a lot of people when they're opening this is they're just like, oh, like I want to be opening the Sword and Shield sets, and they seem like disappointed with Scarlet and Violet, and like the increased pull rates and stuff you get, yada yada yada. Or maybe just like the Pokemon, or just like the kind of cards that you get in it. They're like, ah, lame. I'd rather be opening this. But I think we really need to go back and reflect like on a base set, because there's something very specific about a base set that includes usually a lot of newer Pokemon. And I just kind of want to show, because like I remember opening Sword and Shield base when it first came out, and man, like pull rates were rough. The stuff you could get in, I mean, the coolest stuff was like rainbow rares or gold cards, and that was like it, you know, like it was tough. And like just coming off of Cosmic Eclipse, which is a really cool set that had like a art gallery and had a bunch of cool tag teams and special full art trainers, like it was a little rough, you know. Like your best things I think were like Marnie's and other full art trainers, and maybe the gold Zacian and Zamazenta. And I don't know, I feel like with this set, it's interesting because this is the first time we've had a base set that's like just had an art gallery right off the bat, and also had like Illustrator card art rares and stuff, which are a lot of things that were implemented later in the Sword and Shield block. But I think the best way to really compare how the sets are is to open these two side by side and just see what you get out of it. You know, is it more fun? Are the pull rates more exciting? Is there interesting stuff to look at in the original set? Maybe there's something I forgot about. I don't know. I have a weird affinity for rainbows, so if we can get one of those, like maybe get the Snorlax or something, I'd be kind of stoked. Or the gold Zacian and Zamazenta. Those have been my chases, and they still go for like absolutely nothing. I should really just pick them up, but yeah, one more time. But without further ado, I think like part one, let's just compare the stuff you get in it and just how much fun we have looking at the art, like what kind of stuff was in there. Yeah, because that's really all you could do when comparing that, just like how much fun, interesting stuff is in a pack versus these guys. And I mean, maybe you're getting too much of a good thing when you're getting a ton of hollows and all that stuff, but that's really to be determined. Like, do you want the less frequency that when you really get a hit, it's like really exciting, or do you want more frequencies so there's more fun stuff to look at, more fun packs? But without further ado, I think let's just move this to the side and let's just start Sword and Shield base. And the second part, I think I will actually just value up all of the actual hit stuff. I'm not going to count hollows and stuff, because like the hollows in Scarlet Violet are actually like they're pretty worthless. I'm not going to lie. Like they're back down to the point where like I don't know. I mean they're less than normal hollows, I think, even in these sets. So actually no, maybe I will include it. Yeah, why not? Because you're getting that guaranteed. Let's see this with getting the potential hollows. Okay, yeah, we got some good ball search and stuff. Yeah, God, this set was really good for just starting a new era in terms of giving you playable cards right off the bat. Very good time. Oh. Okay, or we can get a card right off the bat that's really cool. Sadly, Air Balloon is not in standard anymore, but man, this card went hard. Any possible Pokemon, pretty much, you can make a free retreater with the attachment of a tool card, that if you didn't need something else, this was a good way to do that. Wow, I don't think I ever had the gold card of this. Yeah, I love special trainers. Look at that. Okay, all right, well, Sword and Shield is already putting up a pretty fair fight, which is interesting. I didn't see that coming at all. Dang, okay, all right, let's go. All right, pack number 2. Yeah, and right, okay, let's also evaluate the fun level that you're having to do the pack trick, because that's a thing. Also, I need to put that there. I'm going to do that there. All right, cool. Sweet, Vitality Band, Rookity, Krabby, Grookey, Mudbray. I don't know why I'm putting these so far up. Energy Search, and just the non-hollow Lapras. Cool. Go on to number 3. That was a heck of a way to start that out, though, to be honest. Oof, okay, I will go through this normally then, because we've seen that. Also, you got to factor in that code cards spoil everything, which makes things a lot more sad right off the bat. And then, okay, some more good supporters in there, actually. Palpad's still playable. Very cool. Which is good. I actually kind of wanted to pick up some of the stuff just to have for decks from these older sets. I'm going to try to not spoil it as much. I shouldn't even do the pack trick, to be honest. Like, honestly, like, it's no point, because, like, the commons, uncommons don't really matter. I like that it's just done over for you, so, like, you really can't have the most anticipation for the new sets. I like that it's done automatically. Freaking Durant. Is that the mill one? No, he was later. That's right. Yeah, he was definitely in a later set. Okay, next one. Yeah, okay, so see, this is more what I expect from this set. Which, again, I feel like is usually what you expect out of this. Like, you get maybe one big hit, and then you get a lot of boring disappointment with nothing interesting to see. The reverse slot has nothing potentially unique in it. It's strictly just plain reverses, you know? And then, yeah, your main slot's everything else. So it looks like there's really not going to be much to total up other than some reverses in the air balloon, unless this one's actually surprisingly good. Oh, love Maractus. What a good time. I will say the block of just playability is very nostalgic and fun for me for Sword and Shield. Oh, there's just some good, fun, silly decks the first one started. The only thing I hated was the Intellion line. I really wish that never happened, if I'm being honest with you. I'm going to try to move everything over like this, so I have room for my other cards. So we can put those side by side. That should do it. And then we've got our 6 Scarlet Violet base, which is now, code cards mean absolutely nothing. The end card is just your energy, and then all your good stuff is in the back. Cool. Alright, so we get our new silver borders. Very neat. I do miss the yellow, I'm going to be honest with you. I really just wish silver borders were reserved for hollows and better, just giving it that color to pop, you know. So we got a Slowbro, we got a rare candy, and then a Miraidon Hollow, the guaranteed hollow whenever you packed. The 2 reverses, which, yeah, I don't know, I feel like it just makes a lot more bulk, to be honest with you. But again, too, I mean, at least you're seeing more hollow-looking cards, which is always a good time. Let me move these guys down. Oh, yeah, that's right, I need a hollow pile now. Oh, no. But, again, yeah, I think you can still have the same level of disappointment. Like, I don't know, I don't feel that craziness of pull rates. I feel it out of booster boxes, for sure. But out of just like normal stuff, it feels like I'm opening any other set. The cool part is just that you have the gallery still there. So like me going through these reverses is a bit more potentially exciting because I can experience a whole another section of set. It opens up to more. And yeah, like there's just so much like cool special art. Like all the ones for Sword and Shield base was just like, okay, here's the Lapras pose, here's the Lapras pose, but in full art and in gold and in, you know, it was just changing the color up. There was no real extra artistry put into it. And also I'm just not a big fan that like a lot of the... Oh, yep, there we go. Look at this. We got Dolive picking some olives from her little tree in by the garden in that first gym that you fight. If you went that direction, that is. Very cool. I love that. She got like little like buns in her hair. Very cute. And then a Klawf. Put that there. This guy goes in sleeve. And it seems like at least like the art rare cards are holding at a few bucks, which is kind of cool. I've noticed that just from pricing out the ones that I pulled. And that takes place in one of your reverse slots. And then we've got these new star rarities, which I really need to sit down and actually learn what they mean. Because I don't know what, I never know what to call them. Like that's illustrated, I don't know. Something gallery, I think is what they've been naming them to. Alright, let's see if we can get anything more. Maybe like an EX or something. Yeah, no, I still feel this way with normal EX. Gold Nest Ball! Wait, that's in the secret rare slot? No way! Oh, okay, Nest Ball is useful in like every deck right now. Like, this is one of the best Pokemon search cards, and we got the gold. Look at the trim around the ball, like, toward the middle of it. Oh, that's so sick. And can we get a double? No. We're just going to get a Koraidon. That is fine. Ooh, that is so clean. Yes, I wonder how much... Okay, this is... Okay. See, Sword and Shield's already probably winning. And that's the thing. I feel like some of the cards in Sword Shield, or Scarlet Violet, are, you know, just like... There's not as many crazy big expensive cards like in the Sword and Shield block, I feel like. But I feel like there's like a ton of like $20 cards, you know? Like, so there's a higher chance you're going to get a $20 one, but not like a crazy chance you're going to get like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 like $100+ ones because the rates are a lot better. But dang, that's really cool. And it's also brand new and like, God, I can't even talk. You know, the set's also brand new and like on the shelves, so yeah, of course, stuff's going to be a little bit lighter. We get Iron Treads, which is, again, a Pokemon that I think is really cool, but, like, if you didn't play the games, you have no attachment to this, who cares about Iron Treads? Still wish it wasn't as foggy. I still feel like I could barely see the picture, but that's okay. We get an Iron Treads EX, and that's still a thing I feel for every generation. Like, the basic Vs I'm not a fan of. The basic EXs here I'm not the biggest fan of yet. There's, like, a few cards that have a special spot, but, like, a lot of them are still meh. But, yeah, but, like, that's, like, the pinnacle, though, you know? Because, like, your Pokemon V, which is done by, like, a 3D art generated person with no fun background, is just reprinted to death as a full art, as a gold, as a rainbow, you know, like, and that is still here and it's still present if you like that, but like at least there are special art rares. Oh, thank God, more Nest Ball, you know, to fill some of that void that you know, might have been left open there. But okay, all right, so that's everything we got out of these. Gonna be really curious to do just a tally on this, specifically this stuff, because like, man, that Nest Ball I think is really gonna help versus maybe Air Balloon. But also, like, you got to think rotation. When this was in, this was probably like I don't know, had to be like a $15 card at one point. So maybe I'll try to find the prices from back then and actually put that in, at least for Air Balloon, just to like, yeah, you know what, I can, because TCG Player shows the line. Yeah, I'll try to pull prices from when that thing was at its peak to give the base set from Sword and Shield a more fair shot. But I guess moral of the story with this set, I don't know, I think there's definitely an overabundance of holos and of reverses, and that could be changed up a little bit, but I really think the added increased rate of rares and the more additional rarities makes it a lot more fun to hunt like these newer sets versus the early block Sword and Shield. So I don't know, I think we're already off to a great start with this, and if this is what the early sets look like, God knows what's going to happen in like the second half of the Scarlet Violet block. Time will tell. I'm optimistic for it, but there's some minor changes, of course, that I'd like. But overall, yeah, excited for both. That was a nice walk down memory lane. Glad I found these. Go to your Family Dollars. For some reason, they're all over the place there. No idea why. But I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Time for that price recap.